Good day, and this is my linear algebra 2 project presentation is to find the circles equations. First of all, let's see what can we do for find the circles equation, and from the course we can know that we give the 3 points x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3. Then we can determine the circles equation by find the determinant of this such matrix. And before starting for the Python programming, uh, and we should know the basis for the circle. The basis formula for the circle is a times x squared plus y squared plus bx plus cy plus d equals to 0. And we have the elementary linear algebra equations. We because it needs non-trivial solutions, so the determinant of the matrix should be equal to 0. Then we can get the circles equation. And furthermore, after we get the equation for the circles, we can also determine its center points and the ratios. Then let's talk about my programming. For the programming, I use the four library to the NumPy library S1PY and Matplotlib to do this program. And for the first part is to input the 3 points I need for the circle. And because we use the input function, then the number we get is in the string type, so we need to turn the string type into the integer type and give a list. And after get all these all 3 points, then we put it into the circle function we define. And for the circle function, we need to turn the list of the points into the array. Then the 3 points we can build as the three vectors. The first step for us is to check whether the input is right for our program or not. So for this program we need the 2D dimension points, and so we need to ensure the three dimensions are equal and the dimension should be 2. We put 2 if sentence into this program. If the dimension are not equal, it will print the point dimensions are not equal. If the dimensions are not in 2D, 2D, then it will also print the points are not in 2D dimension. Let's see in the program. For example, if we input 1 2 3 and 1 2 and 9 8, it will see the points dimensions are not equal. And if we put 1 2 and if we put 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, it will see the points need to in the 2D dimension for the program. And for the next step is we need to check whether the 3 points are in the same line. And for this part, there are two ways for us to check whether the 3 points are in the same line. The first is to check whether the slope of each 2 points are equal or not. But this has a disadvantage. If the 3 points are in the vertical line, vertical line, then it will get wrong for this part. So we choose another one. One we know from the uh, algebra analytic, this area of the square can be defined by the 1 over 2, then the cross product of the 2 points. So we for checking whether the 3 points are in the same line or not, we just to check whether their area are equal to 0 or not. And in the non-B library, we have the cross product function. Cross product function. Then for first we need to subtract p1 vector and p2 vector, then subtract the p3 vector and p2 vector, then we let the c3 equals to the cross product of c1 and c2. We just to check whether the c3 equal to 0 or not. If the c3 equal to 0, then it means the 3 points are in the same line. It cannot define the circle or define the circle, then it will print out cannot define the circle. And let's see for the for the same line 3 points, we can put the point A as 0, 1, 0, 2, and 0, 3. They are in the vertical line. Then it will say the 3 points are in the same line. It cannot define the circle. Then for the next part of the function is to print out the expression of the circle function we need. Then we need the SYMPY library to help us to input the variable into our program, and then we can calculate the variable. So we define the matrix as we know from the course, and we print out its determination and equal to 0, then we can get the function. And for example, if we get 1 0 0 1 0 minus 1, then it will get the expression minus 2x squared minus 2y squared plus 2 equals to 0. And for the next part is to determine the centers and the ratios, then we can draw the circle out. And for determining the center of the circle, we can use we can first express A, B, C, and D by finding the matrix determined, and then we can calculate the ratios and center easily by the Python. For this part, if we get the centers of the circle and the ratios of the circles, we can use the parameter equation to express the circle by the matplotlib. Then this is the for my definition of the circle in this program. And the next, we just need to run out the circles, then we can check again. Check them by the IPython to run the program. First of all, the point A, we can give him any points. The point B is 8, 9. The point C, we can give it 20. Then we can also find the circle. We can get the circle's expression and the centers of the circle, and then the ratios of circle we can also find, and then we can draw the circle in the Python. And that's for my presentation. Thank you.